this is A and this is the first of a series of video tutorials that I will be putting up on YouTube. I'll also be putting up app reviews. Actually, this is an app review. Today I'm going to be reviewing an app called Veency, which is an app that can be downloaded through the Cydia store on a jailbroken iPod or iPhone. Once you download it, you'll have to respring, then you can hit Settings, and you can go to Veency, which is right here. Veency is an app that will allow you to remotely control your iPod or iPhone through your computer using the VNC. I'm going to be teaching this on a Mac, but I'm sure you can access it through Windows if you know how to use VNC servers. Okay, so once you do that, make sure that Veency is enabled. That's right here. Right now, see, on, off. Mine is enabled. And if you want, you can set a password. Otherwise, it'll prompt you before connecting. After that, you can go do whatever you want. And then you will be going onto your computer and connect to the iPod or iPhone. Once you have it all set up on your iPhone, you should go to your computer and open Finder. Then you can press Command K, and it'll ask you to type in a server address. Type in VNC:// and then the IP number of your iPod or iPhone. This can be found by going to the settings on your iPod or iPhone, then going to network settings, or not network settings, Wi-Fi, clicking the little arrow next to the network you're connected to, the little blue arrow, and look for the word IP address. It should be the first on the list, and type in that number over here. Okay, after you type that in, just press connect, and it'll ask you, if you typed in a password on your iPhone for the VNC, it'll ask you for the password. Mine is already typed in because I pressed the remember password. If not, then it'll just prompt you on your iPod or iPhone, and press connect. Authentication failed. Okay, it says I didn't enter the correct password. Okay, 1 second. I think my computer is lying to me right now, but just in case, let me try retyping this on my iPod. Okay, now I'll try it. Okay, now it seems to be working. That shouldn't happen to you. I just typed in the wrong password on my iPod. It might take a little while to connect. Or not, connection failure. So I'm going to try to just disable the password on my iPod. No password at all. And connect. Connect. Oh, it works. So now whatever I do on my iPod, it will automatically show up on my computer screen. So I can just switch pages, I can open apps, and I noticed, like, when I open this app, for example, it works. I noticed that if you open a game, for example, I tried playing Minigore, and it wouldn't show up on the computer screen. Let's see if this app, when it loads, it'll still show up. Hopefully it will. Oh, it does. Okay. So, you just got to read all my private and personal text. As you may have noticed earlier in the video, I had a background, but it doesn't show up on my computer screen. That may be because it's a video background, but I'm not sure. I might try it later and post it in the description if it works with a regular background. But that's really all there is to it. Also, if you do things on the computer screen, then it could also load on your iPod. So I can click things on the computer screen and it'll do things like that. If I click with 2 fingers on my trackpad, then it acts like a home button. I've noticed that. Oops, or not. And now my iPod's playing some music. And that's pretty much all there is to it. And it's a pretty useful app, especially if you're going to be making a lot of video tutorials, because, oh, it almost loaded my background. Because then you could use this to record the screen of your iPod or iPhone. But if you're doing app reviews for games, it's not going to work very well. Well, thanks. Comment, rate, and subscribe.